What's going on to you, Leo? So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, the Tower, and the Chariot. So what I'm seeing here for you, Leos, is the Six of Pentacles pretty much represents how you, Leos, okay, you're really now trying to find people who are able to give back while they are in relationships. Don't try to be with people that do not give back, that expect you to always just jump through hoops for them. The Ace of Swords represents, and because of this, a lot of you Leos have put down your proverbial sword, right? You stopped fighting. You're not going to try to be in a power struggle with somebody that's going to try to get you to convince them to stop acting like they're stupid around you, right? You're going to go to people that actually have some form of common sense that want to give back. And the Eight of Swords represents you Leos may not necessarily know where to start at this point, right? You may want people to come to you because some of you Leos may be a little bit inexperienced with finding out who's exactly real and who's not. The Emperor is about how, since this is the case, you Leos happen to be in a situation where what you really want to do is you really want to find out if you really want to just sit back and wait. When you approach people and you're getting to know them, you really want to do something for them and see if they actually do something for you in return. If they don't do anything for you, then it means that over a particular time, right, then it means that they're not really interested in reciprocating because those people are very dysfunctional. And dysfunctional people are often parasitic. They don't really like to actually give back. The Ace of Wands is about how, since this is the case, you Leos also have to take into consideration that once you find out that the person is playing games, then it means that you need to leave them alone. You don't spend your time wasting it trying to continue to get to know them, because they're just going to take the things that you do for them for granted, and they're not going to tell you anything. The King of Swords now represents, so as a result, you also happen to be in a particular situation where you're learning this same lesson right now because you were trying to be with people in the past, try to get to know, and they took everything that you did for them for granted. And now a lot of you Leos are fed up with that, and you're not taking that anymore. You've decided to make a change. The Nine of Wands is, a lot of people are not really going to see you coming. They're not really going to be able to understand the perspective that a lot of you Leos have got, because you Leos now understand things from a better perspective. Whenever it is that people decide to start acting like they don't have any kind of common sense, you're going to leave them alone because you don't have time for that anymore. The Four of Swords is about how, since this is the case, you Leos also happen to be in a particular situation where, because of this means that you Leos really want to pay attention to if you stop doing anything and those people don't do anything for you. That's one of the ways in which you can know if a person is parasitic and they're just going to be a waste of your time. If they're not willing to give back anything to you, if they're not trying to call you, if they're not trying to do any of that stuff, trust and believe they're talking to somebody else. So it's a waste of your time, and you should definitely move on with your life and don't even pay those people any attention. The Tower is about how, and don't be afraid to walk away from them because they're talking to multiple people, because that's how parasitic people usually operate. They talk to multiple people and you just another part of the puzzle, but they'll just replace you if you decide to not play their game. That's how they're thinking. The Chariot now represents, and because of the fact that you Leos now have this new mentality, it's going to be very difficult for people to try to manipulate you. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Chariot. Hold on, let's clarify the Chariot. So to clarify the chart, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Right. You really want to be in a situation where people, like I said, reciprocate, people who are compassionate towards you, who are considerate for you, right? And they actually put in an effort to get to know you as well as you're putting in an effort to get to know them. If a person is just cherry picking you, they will essentially offer nothing. They'll bring nothing to the relationship whatsoever. The Two of Wands and the Page of Swords represents, and as a result of this, pay attention to when people try to do this to you, right? They'll have an exploitative and entitled mentality. If these are people that are hanging around you that want you to spend all this amount of money on them, then that's how it is that you know that those people are full of it.